Welcome back. Failure is a part of life, but it can obviously be hard for children. So as parents, how can we help them turn those disappointments into valuable lessons? Michelle Icard is a parenting expert and a mom of two. She is an author as well. She spoke to parents around the country for her latest book. It's called 8 Setbacks That Can Make a Child a Success. Michelle, good morning. It's nice to see you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So walk us through this if you can. You went around, you spoke to parents around the country, and all of them seemed to tell you that if they could do it all over again, they would want their kids to make the same mistakes. What else did the parents tell you?
You know, that was really the biggest surprise. I said, if I could give you a magic wand and you could erase this terrible mistake from your child's life, and they ranged from subtle to shocking mistakes. All but one said I wouldn't, because what we learned from it was so valuable, and we don't want to lose that lesson.
So the biggest takeaway is that failure is not a bad thing often, that you can benefit from these mistakes. But instinctually as a parent, you're like, oh gosh, what do I do to fix this failure or challenge or mistake? How do we sort of reframe that thinking and that fear?
Right, so I'd like for parents to think about it almost the way we do with exercise. So failure is one of the best tools kids have for growing and becoming stronger. If you work out every day with 1-pound weights, technically you're still exercising, but you're not tearing, you're not tearing and repairing muscles. If you go to weights that are way too heavy, it's also not very helpful. You could get injured. We're going to apply the Goldilocks principle here. I want parents to think about their kids failing and making mistakes right in that sweet spot where it's enough pain to cause discomfort, and get comfortable with that and grow from that.
Let's talk about some of the 3-step processes that you have here for different kids at different ages. I've got elementary school girls right now. One of the biggest challenges, I like to think of it as a challenge, not as a failure. But when they get there, obviously, it's the ability to find new friends, new peers. Certainly when you start a class where you may not know anybody in your new class when you get your teacher assigned.
Yeah, big fear for kids and also for parents who are worried, I want my kid to be liked, I want them to get along. So in the book, I call this the loner. This is the child who's really having trouble connecting with their peers. Maybe they're not getting invited to birthday parties, maybe they're home alone with you on the weekends. So what can you do? The first step is always going to be contain the problem. So here is kind of a fact-finding mission. Is my kid not finding friends because they're just in a bad fit? Maybe it's not the right team or the right class, or do they need some social skill development? So start there. And the next step is going to be resolve. Now we want to take some action on what we found. That could be getting into a group to learn more skills. It could be changing environment. There are lots of things you can do to kind of help here. And the last step is evolve. And this is where I think it's most important for parents to hear this. I don't want you to press on the bruise. Don't ask every day, have you found a friend? How's it going? That feels like a lot of social pressure for a kid.
And then pushes the kid away where they don't want to engage in these conversations with you.
That's right.
When do you, or how do you recommend that they do start that process of making new friends?
I mean, anytime really you want to be the parent who's driving carpool, you want to be the parent who's inviting people over to play, you want to have really good snacks at your house. So there are lots of things you can do to kind of entice new friendships, but that should be a lifelong process.
The most dramatic switch would be to switch schools altogether. Is that a last resort, I trust?
It could be a last resort, but kids benefit from the opportunity to reinvent themselves from time to time.
Let's talk about the parents of middle schoolers. Those years can be tough for adolescents, right? You're in a new school oftentimes. You're around a new group of people, and everybody's growing at different paces at that place. What do you do to help those kids academically in that phase?
So we see a lot of kids in middle school who arrive there and suddenly the wheels fall off the cart, right? They're not doing as well as they did in elementary school, and this concerns parents. Big opportunity for failure here. So typically I see 4 reasons that this happens. Maybe the kid isn't being challenged enough. Maybe they're being challenged too much, so they need to shift into a different class. Maybe they have a learning difference. These things start to emerge around middle school, and they may have done a pretty good job masking that in elementary school. Or maybe, this is probably most common, they are just really excited about a social life. So any of those things could be causing kids to just sort of disintegrate at this point academically, and parents in the contain phase will just want to do some analysis on that.
Contain, resolve, evolve. Okay, that applies to high schoolers as well. Let's just say as a high schooler, you got sent to the principal's office asking for a friend. What do you do for a kid who's breaking the rules? Yeah,
so this is called the rebel. The rebel is really going to spike in high school. They're going to break rules, and it's often going to feel scary because higher stakes rules are being broken. There's a lot that you can do. You want to apply a tourniquet, find out why the bleeding is happening, and also do some analysis. Is this bothering me that they're breaking rules because it's disruptive and annoying, or is it actually dangerous? And here you need to decide, do I need to corral the problem or do I need to corral the kid? big decision to make. Either way, you want to contain that problem, resolve it, and then evolve on from it.
This is a lot of good advice, and the most important of all is maintain that conversation with your kids. It makes such a big difference when they have a parent they can trust as an outlet as well. Michelle, it's nice to meet you in person.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. For more advice to kids, how they can handle setbacks, be sure to check out our website, today.com/parents.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.